This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
What's good, people? It's your man Mastermind. Welcome to the Indie Show. You know how we get down to all the new people. This is what I like to call one time for your mind.
One time for your mind.
So one time for your mind is part of the show where I get to let y'all know what I'm thinking about. I do this every episode. Why? Because I like to share with you guys. And two, gives you enough time to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend to tune in to the Indie Show. I don't want you to miss a minute. Sometimes I'm going to say something deep. Sometimes I'm going to say something hilarious. You never know. But today, I'm going to get kind of sort of deep because I'm very excited about this episode. All right, we got two guys. They have a very interesting story. But to me, one of the guys that I am interviewing today, I consider him my brother. All right. Not counting my family, my wife, Heath Gunn or JS1. My man, Spenser Simrill, has had my back from day one. If anyone on this planet knows me and knows what I'm about, it is Spin Serious. That's my dog. And to have him on the show today, I told him today, I'm actually kind of nervous because I'm so proud of everything he's accomplished in life. And for him to be on my show to talk about everything he got going on, man, it's good seeing family do good. And I just want to share that with y'all. You know, he's good people. So I know he's in good hands with y'all because I love y'all, because the Indie Show audience is the craziest and best audience out there. So with that said, tell everybody to tune in. The Indie Show is going down now. JS1, play my theme music, sir.
It's the Indie Show, home for all things indie with Mastermind and JS1 city to city. Coast to coast, they doing it Tuesday night, 8 p.m. VVCLife.com, so tune in. Showcasing the hardest indie artists around. Spotlighting and hyping entrepreneurial style with a twist. Elevator, bitch. New phone, who this is Logic with the hit. Hashtag Mastermind Games next on the list. If you're feeling this chef kiss, no doubt throw a fist. Like, share, subscribe to this, we don't miss. This food for thought right here, come get a dish. It's the Indie Show, what y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show, it's the Indie Show, what y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show, it's the Indie Show, what y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show, it's the Indie Show, what y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show, now let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go. I know I said each and every episode, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. on VVCLife.com, you need to tap in and tune in to the Indie Show, all things indie. It's your new favorite podcast that's secretly a late night talk show. All right. So what we do here, we spotlight entrepreneurs and showcase indie artists each and every Tuesday. This is a safe space to do you, to try some new things. All right. Come to us. We take care of you. It's an incubator of sorts. Right before you get to the big interviews and your magazines and everything, stop by here first. We get right. All right. All right. Big shout outs to Steve Johnny in the building. I see you, sir. Big time. Big time is in the building. Look, we're going to be doing this all day. This is a very interactive show, all right? If you thought you were just going to be sitting here and just listening to people talk all day like they do on the other podcasts, no, this is not that. This is A lot of fun. I'm secretly interviewing them with all the games and questions I'm asking them throughout the show. If you're new here, welcome. Let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat. Every time you're in the chat, I'm going to put it on the screen. We're going to have a lot of fun. And when we play our games, you can participate as well. So any question I ask, you can answer it. All right. I need that feedback. This is how this thing works. It's a give and take relationship. All right. We have fun. I put it out there. Platinum viewer in the house. I see you. Guns is in the building. West Coast, stand up. I see you. All right. Look, man, I'm feeling good. It's going to be a great show today. Might as well keep this thing moving. It's time for Hello Neighbor.
A beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor.
That's right. So in Hello Neighbor, what we do, I got to kick my shout out to the people that hold me down and is on the show and everything. All right. To be a platinum viewer, just like Guns, all you have to do is watch 3 episodes in a row and participate in the chat. You do that, we lock you in, and then it has its rewards because you get to sit in, be a guest on my after show called the After Show, and participate in any other events that we have going on. So just let me know. Oh my gosh, it is when we first started. One of my original co-host, Kia Renee, is in the building. This is crazy. Everybody is tuning in. Yes. Hey, let's go. All right. So real quick, shout outs to Heath Guns, Jay Kales, Robert Beechin. I appreciate you rocking with us last week, and he signed up. So if you find me, I need you to go ahead and add me to all of my favorite social networking spots. All right, I'm gonna put it on the screen so you know how to get in contact with us. Look, there it is down there. All right, so sign up. I want to see my numbers go up, especially on the Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. All right, I also want to shout out to the man that make me look and sound good every week. It's my executive producer, JS1. What's good, brother?
What's up? What up? Hey, we hard at work here. We hard at work. It's about to be winter time. We gearing up. Some people going on vacation. We turning up.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Are you ready for what's coming up, not only tonight, but in the next few weeks?
Hey, I'm super excited, man. I am so excited. There's so much stuff going on right now. I just want you to know that. But I'm excited that we back rolling. The indie show is kicking. You know, Stan Jotty in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Stan is in the chat, man. You know it's official when Stan show up.
You know what I mean? It's a real party now.
Yes. So there it is. All right. So that is my. Oh, what else did I want to say? Go to the website, theindieshow.co. If you are an artist, you want to be part of this show, I still have some slots open for November. That's right. Most of my October is almost booked. November, I need people. theindieshow.co. You see it right there. Go to that place. Submit your music and a picture, and then I will lock you in a future date. All right. While you're at that website, you can check out our mixtape. On our mixtape, you'll be able to check out our mixtape that Jay the DJ did, which is fantastic. It features about 15 artists that have been on the indie show, and he did a fantastic job. I got to talk about it every time I do this, JS, you know?
No, I'm with you on that, man. It's beautiful. I was just listening to it Saturday while I was cleaning the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the indie music jamming.
Hey, y'all need to go ahead and download that thing. I have another one coming up. I'm going to make sure we don't have to wait so long. After this season is over with, I'm going to do another one. So get ready. You never know which one of these artists are going to be featured. All right. So just in case you don't win, become a champion. Because if you become a champion, not only do you get to sit and be in the hot seat and have an episode based around you, but your song is automatically added to our mixtape. So other folks might get a chance, but if you are champ, you're definitely going to be in there. All right, let me see. Still, Native American Heritage Month is November, so maybe I should pop up. I don't know, sir. Maybe you should. And maybe you should send more artists to the show, because one of my favorite episodes was when I did the Native American hip hop special. That episode is still one of my favorite episodes. So there's that. All right. So anyway, let's get this thing started. JS1, are you ready, sir?
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's hit them upside the head with previously on.
Previously on Ready to Die.
We're sending you back to the future. Okay, all right.
All right. So in previously on, this is when we shout out the episode that you may have missed from last week. All right. So if this is your first time, take a look at this clip. It should get you excited enough to go back after this episode is over to watch that episode.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. I'm enjoying it.
All right. Look, you surprised everybody and said that you are from Japan. So legally, you're Japanese.
Yeah, dual citizenship.
Dual citizenship. What?
Yeah.
How often do you go back to Japan?
That's the thing, man. I've never been back, so I have to go back.
Oh, so you were just a toddler when you were there. Are your parents military?
Yeah. My dad was in the military, so.
Okay, then. All right. So, all right. So, talk to me. How did you get here? Did you always want to be an actor? I like this edit, sir. I like that edit. That's very nice, man. Hey, look, check this out. That was Mr. Tubi himself, Nelson J. Davis. When I say Mr. Tubi, this man has a gang of Tubi movies out there, and currently he has the #1 movie on Urban Flicks. It is called Three the Right Way. Go ahead and represent with Nelson J. Davis. I appreciate y'all. Look, man, this thing is moving. People are blowing up my phone. I appreciate that. Instagram, let's go. Let everybody know we are live. It's about that time. Let me introduce our guest today. I already set up half of our guests. All right. Just imagine you finding out you got a whole part of your family that you didn't know about. You meet up, you link up, and the story is so amazing. It leads to TED Talks. And then the TED Talks lead to a podcast that is award-winning. How does that happen? Only in America. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, put your hands together for the one and only Spenser Simrill with 2 L's and Michael Simril with 1. Let's go. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing today?
Wonderful, man. Great.
Yeah, look, you see that this is live TV, ladies and gentlemen. You know he's been chomping at the bit to be on this show, and as soon as Spenser starts talking, his microphone is off. So please, yes, sir, it is so muted. My man. Oh, this is what happens, you know. This is live TV. Hey, there we go. Mike, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm
All
glad
right,
to be on here. This is an amazing show.
I've
I've been watching you a couple of times, man. I don't get on YouTube watching you. You've been doing your thing, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. It's all love. Look, since you are related to Spenser, I already know that you good people.
Oh man, listen, man.
Yeah. I cannot wait.
How we doing?
We're doing great, sir. How about you?
Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you, man. You got that Clark Kent thing going on. I like that little swoosh thing you got. I appreciate you. I'm talking to you, Spenser. Yes. Can you not hear us, Spenser? Wow. This is what I'm dealing with. Look, Spenser, you can hear me, right? No, he cannot. Well, we're going to keep this thing. Michael, you're going to do all the heavy lifting. That's what's going to happen.
I got it.
You got it. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So
Can you hear me?
I can hear. I can still hear you. Can you hear me, sir? This man can't hear nothing. Look, he didn't try everything. So, all right. So anyway, live TV people, let me know if you are tapped in and let me know where you are coming from. I want to shout you out. I want to shout out the city. I want to shout out your name. This is the Indie Show. You see him, Michael Simril, Black is Beautiful. Yes, it is. Spenser Simrill. Are you there? Can we hear you?
Are we here, fam?
There we go. I'll take that. There we go. I will take that. Yes. Let's hit the ground. First of all, Spenser, how you doing? You good?
Man, I'm so good. It's just what a blessing to be here, to you and Michael, DJ Mastermind, old partner from UGA 90.5 FM. I've got this mixtape that we recorded. Last night, the Players Picnic saved my life.
Yo, that's official like a whistle. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
26 years old.
26, man. That is super. All right, so humor me, all right? Since you brought it up, I'm gonna take it back. You already know what to do. All right, just follow my lead, all right? One time for your mind, two time to move your spine. It's the hip hop and show stopping, fat funk dropping, master of the wheels of steel. It's your man, Mastermind, my partner in crime.
Been serious, the Prince of Suspense. Let's go, baby.
And you are tuned in to the Indie Show. Oh, damn. Yes, sir. We still got it, dog. We still got it. All right, so we have to learn about you guys. All right, so everything we're gonna do is you're gonna take turns. All right, this next segment is called Elevator Pitch.
Who the hell do you think you are?
In Elevator Pitch, you all get 30 seconds to pitch yourself to not only me, but to the audience at large. All right. So basically, this is your pitch. Don't worry about it, because if it is terrible, I'm just going to say, Spenser or Michael, thank you so much for your time, but I'm going to have to let you go because that was a terrible pitch. All right. But no pressure whatsoever. Yeah. Shh. All right. So, Spenser, you my guy. I'm going to let you go first. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and I want you to do your best pitch. All right?
I'm the son.
Wait, he going to tell you when to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
I am the son of a preacher man and a librarian, an award-winning producer, writer, filmmaker, and educator, and a student of all things ancient and futuristic. And a DJ as a side hustle. And I am here at this point in life to listen and to amplify and to share whatever you got. Let's blast it to the world.
There we go. He stuck the landing, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, no pressure whatsoever. All right.
I got you.
All right. He got it. All right then. JS, 30 seconds on the clock, please.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Check it out. I'm Michael Simril, barber, philanthropist, musician, and I'm here to show everybody in the world that we are the blueprint. The things that we have accomplished in the last 10 years, we are the blueprint. We're going to show y'all how it's done and how we did this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My man said, I got 7 seconds. Drop the mic on him. Drop the mic. Let's go. I guess you guys have passed. We're moving on to the next segment, which is this is a crowd favorite. This segment is called New Phone, Who This?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right, gentlemen, we're going to take turns. All right. Michael, I'm going to give you the odd number questions. You'll go first. And Spenser, you'll go second. All right. All right, here we go. So question number 1. I'm going to ask you guys 10 random questions. The only rule is you got to keep it 100. Can you do that?
Most definitely.
All right, then. You said, do you prefer to take the stairs or the elevator? Michael, you go first.
Elevator.
All right, just elevator. And people in the chat, these questions you can participate. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it on the screen. All right, now thank you, Spencer. What about you? Stairs.
Stairs every day, baby. Stairs. The irony of energy and giving we receive. I'm taking the stairs straight on up.
I knew I was gonna get a real good answer from you. Spencer likes to talk. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Spencer, what's a great song that has? Oh, this is a throwback. What's a great song that has a terrible music video? And Spencer Gunn says, "B stairs, my knees elevator."
Man, the first thing that comes to mind is the Rick roll, and it's not, the video is not even terrible, but that close up of his shoe, Rick Astley's shoe, just tapping to the beat. Never gonna give you up. It gets me every time.
Every time. All right, Michael, what you got, brother?
Man, I'm gonna say Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby Got Back, man.
Why did you choose that one?
Because man, it's just so like it's like all the females' backs are turned to the camera. You can only see them shaking and vibrating, and half of them don't even got no back.
Oh man, that's what was that early 90s back? early 90s back is quite different than the 2000s.
Listen, bro, they were skinny as a broomstick, bro.
This Anaconda wanted that one. All right, look. All right, number 3, Michael, it's on you. How do you like your burgers and steak prepared? Rare, medium, or well?
I'm gonna say well.
Well, all right then, my brother. Well, there we go. And Spencer, what about you, sir?
Man, like Michael and I thought we were the same dude, but it's just every time it's just different answer. I'm gonna go. I want that steak raw. I want it, you know, straight from the front. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Wow. Gunn says medium, no blood. Apparently, Spencer wants it fresh off the farm. He goes to the restaurant and says, "I want that cow right there. Prepare it now." Man, you think you know somebody. All right. Number 4, Spencer. I'm gonna let you go first. What you got? Wait, it's stupid. All right, resident comedian said he wants to hear moos on the plate. All right.
I'm afraid of bears in the woods.
You're afraid of bears in the woods. Name something that you are afraid of. All right, he said bears in the woods. Michael, what about you?
I'm gonna say coyotes or like wild cats. They don't have no relent. They are relentless when it comes to going outside late at night. You have to be careful.
Where are you from? Where are you currently?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. We worried about wildcats and coyotes.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Now I know it. Okay, don't go out after 7. There we go. Number 5. Michael, who is or was your celebrity crush?
Halle Berry, man.
Halle Berry. Hey, there we go. That's a good answer. Spencer, what you got? Ooh, yes, good question. That's all I do is ask good questions.
I'm trying to think of the posters on my wall as a kid. I'm gonna have to go with Elle McPherson.
He bust. What was that? Sports Illustrated.
Yes, from Australia.
My man said Elle.
Yeah. I mean, like she looked as good as she looked when she started talking with that Australian accent. That just did it for me.
Yeah, that Australian accent gets you every time, right?
Oh yeah.
There it is. Number 6, Spencer, you go first. What we got? Which do you believe in? Aliens, Bigfoot, ghosts,
all of them.
All of them.
Yes.
Real talk. So
yes.
Break it down. Why?
Well, I mean, aliens. Obviously, I mean, as great as God is, why would He limit His goodness to us?
There we go.
And Bigfoot, just et cetera, et cetera. Ghosts, I've never seen them, but people I know say they have, and I don't deny. And the Loch Ness Monster, I've been to Inverness, Scotland, where Lockie is rooted in, and it's real.
My man said it's
You
real.
you gaze deep into those waters, and you know.
My man getting deep. Michael, talk to me. What you got?
Aliens and ghosts.
Real talk.
Yep.
Have you seen a ghost?
Never seen one, but I moved into a house one time, and I might have been there about a year and a half, bro. In that house, something always was falling, something was always creaking. You could always hear sounds, and you never know what the sound is or where it's coming from.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't like that, man.
Nah,
I need myself a ghost-free house. Who you gonna call? Number 7, Michael. You go first. And the number 7 question is: when eating your meal, which is the best bite, the first one or the last one?
The last one.
The last one. All right.
You always want more after that last one.
Ooh, Spencer. What about you?
I'm gonna have to go with the first one, especially if you've been cooking or you've been working hard, and you say your grace, and just that first bite just sets it off.
There it is. Okay, I like that. A good answer. The last one. Gunn says the last one. JS, what about you? What's your favorite bite?
Both.
This guy. All right.
I gotta enjoy the first and the last. I love him.
All right. What is this? Number 8?
Nah, that's the last one.
No, it can't be the last one, man.
All right.
How do you wake up? Naturally, alarm clock, music, or your cellular alarm? Spencer.
D.
Your cell phone. All right. Michael.
Naturally.
Whoa, we still waking up naturally in 2024. Okay, then. Yes. Mr. Good Mattress, I see you.
No. Once you get up in the age, you get into a routine. It just automatically a certain time I'm up. Now, unless I'm just had a late night, but most times if I'm in bed by the right time, I get up naturally anyway.
All right. Oh, this fool is stupid. He said urinally. My God. All right. We got 2 more. Number 9, Michael. Would you rather binge a new TV series or watch it weekly?
Watch it weekly.
My God. Spencer, what about you?
I'm gonna binge it, but I do like the HBO slow roll model. So, but if left to myself, I'm a binge.
Yeah. I'm old school. I like the slow roll because it allows it to grab more fans. Because if we somebody binge it, next couple of weeks, everybody gonna forget about it and go on to the next shiny toy. I want this thing to grow and fester, so where we have, oh man, I can't wait till next week to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is old school. Let me see. Weekly, if I missed it, binge to catch up. All right, good stuff. All right, last question, Spencer. Let's bring it on home. Pronounce the following words. Go.
Often and Worcestershire.
All right. Michael, go.
Often and Worcestershire.
All right, there we go. Not a problem. This didn't trip y'all up at all. Ladies and gentlemen, they killed it in New Phone Do This. Hey, we're going to pay some bills. When we come back, it's going to be time for our Indie Music Showcase segment. We'll be the judge of that. We'll be back in 2 and 2. It's the Indie Show.
Hey everybody, in 2023, VVC Life is taking things to a whole new level. And how can you be a part of that? By joining our Patreon. Once you become a member, you'll get access to tons of new content every week. You also get access to our exclusive Discord and also some live events that are going to only be for our members. All of our shows like Indie Show, Every's Lounge, and Black Watch Theater all have exclusive content that you will be able to access anytime you want to. Also, you'll be supporting our growth. So why waste time? Join the Patreon right now. Patreon.com/VVC Life. We'll see you guys in the comments. Peace.
Hey babes, if you're liking what you see and you want to take me home to see more, then you've got to check out Gamer Girl the magazine. Get up close and personal with me and some of the hottest ladies in the gaming community while we talk about our favorite games, anime, and more. Now available for purchase on gamergirlthemag.com. Get your digital or physical copy today and tell them Remy sent you. I'll see you soon.
And we are back. So, what's going to happen is that in this section, it's called We'll Be the Judge of That. We're going to watch or listen to music from 3 indie artists. All right, gentlemen? After each song, we're going to critique, share our thoughts about it, and then move on expeditiously. All right? So after we have listened or watched 3 videos, our live audience will vote for their favorite artist. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they get to sit in the hot seat just like you guys. They get a whole episode built around them. Plus, they get added to our next mixtape. All right? So,
court is now in session.
Let's get it started. All right, our first artist, she goes by the name Alize Elise. And here we go.
All right. So Alize Elise.
Can I talk to y'all for a minute? I got a call from my boo friend. He told me his woman's gone and she's staying in LA. I told him, baby, what do you want me to do? He said, whatever you want, cause I'm just waiting on you. See, I put on my good wig and my good perfume. I pulled out my sexy dress, I gotta look good for you. I text him back, said meet me at the source. He said I'll be there in 10. I said that's what's up, I'm waiting for you. Said I've been waiting for you. Said I've been waiting for you. Said I've been waiting for you. See, before you women start looking at me with this side eye, calling me a home wrecker cause I'm with this guy. See, what you don't understand is she's out there with another man. I'm waiting for you. Said I'll be waiting for you. If she don't want him, then I said I'll be waiting for you. Said I'll be waiting for you. Said I'll be waiting for. Said I've been waiting for. Said I've been waiting for. Said I've been waiting for. Said I'll be. See, why should I watch this good man just go to waste? Waiting for. If she don't want him, then I'll be there when she's gone. I'm waiting for. Said I've been waiting for. You can call me in the morning. You can call me late at night. You can call me in the noontime. You can call me when you like. Said I'll be waiting for you. 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 Why should I watch this?
So let me go to this chat real quick. Gunn says looking for Bill Cosby and Sydney for Uptown Saturday Night opening sequence. Ah, man. Okay. All right, Spencer, talk to me, sir. What did you think about this joint?
Oh man, I'm loving it, man. I mean, I'm hearing notes of Marlena Shaw. I'm hearing some Betty Wright. You
So
know,
Betty Wright. Oh my God.
yes, and the cleanup woman. She's just making it easy. I love the name, Alize, Elise. I mean, I'm just with both those, and you bring them together. Like, yes. I definitely want to hear some more of this vibe.
Okay then. All right. Talk to me, Michael. What you got?
Man, when it comes to Southern Soul, she got it. She got what it takes. You know, she got the vocals. I don't know who writing for her. She might be writing her own music, but the music, the production is on point. The beat is on point. She got it. She got it. She got exactly what it takes.
All right. It's Sterling Black. What are we talking about, man? JS, what you got?
Yes, sir. I was ready to not like this, and there's a part of me that is still kind of feeling weirded out by it. But the old side of me, you know what I'm saying, the 45-year-old side of me really rocks with this. Like, it has this original kind of, like, the way she was singing was kind of fun. The beat was kind of fun. It was just one of those keyboard sounds was just getting on my nerves a little bit. So, like, probably by the time it got like a minute in, I started grooving with it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can see this at the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? The older biddies, they're going to be doing a two-step to this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can get R. Kelly out of jail to do the remix, we going number. So, like, we can do.
So just to let you guys know, I don't listen to these songs ahead of time. So you are seeing my facial reaction and my critiques in real time, just like my guests. I had no idea what to expect. And because I didn't listen ahead of time, I was thinking this was going to be like a pop or R&B song, right? Little did I know this is going to be blues with a hip hop beat. All right. This is some Blue Lights in the Basement jams right here. And just like JS said, in the beginning, you're like, wait, what? What is going on? But the longer it went on, she starts pulling you in. And then you just like, man, I'm getting old because I can see two-step into this at the picnic. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good time. And Betty Wright was just so on point because I'm hearing vibes to Clean Up Woman, something like that. But yeah, she was in that pocket. So it went from I don't know about this to okay then. There is a lane for this, and I can see this getting played. So you want to say something else, Spencer? Because you look like you had something on your mind.
No, I'm just vibing with you, man. It's like on a one right here.
Oh my God! What?
And the next song, I'm just excited, man. What's next? Got two more.
Let's go. Look, man, Spizzy out there. What up, Spizzy? He said, "Where the Liest one at?" Well, funny you should ask because he's up next. Put your hands together for the one and only, the Liest one.
Yo. You hear me?
Family, I can hear you. How you living, bro?
What's up, baby? Thanks for having me out here, baby.
Man, thanks for rocking with us. All right, so this is how it goes. All right, so I got 6 questions I'm going to ask, all right? Just keep it 100. And then after that, I want you to introduce your video, okay?
Okay.
There it is. All right, so this is how we do it when we have the guest in the building. They get their who, what, when, where, why questions. And the first one for you, sir, just keep it answer expeditiously, all right? So we can keep this thing moving. First question, who is the Liest one?
Entrepreneur, legend. Basically.
There it is. All right, question, the next one. What is the story behind tonight's song or video? a matter of fact, no, don't even ask that. What is the story behind your name? I want to know that.
Oh, really? Living life in eternal sin, obstacles never end. Meaning that, yeah.
No. Go ahead. Finish it up.
Meaning that I used to live my life just straight up like demons inside myself. And until I got in contact with those demons and slowed them down a little bit, my life always had obstacles in them. You know what I mean? So I created that name like that.
My God.
Basically, it's kind of like following KRS-One.
I feel you. There we go. All right. When did you realize that music would become your career?
Oh man, like 14. 14 years old.
What happened at 14 that made you think that?
Hip hop, hip hop. You don't stop from rocking to the bang bang boogie. That's what happened, man. I just fell in love with the rhythm and the way that everything was moving. I just knew it was the new thing that was about to pop off. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, there it is. All right. Where does your inspiration to create come from?
My mama.
Your mom. Big shout out to your mama. Why your mama?
It's a long story, man. First of all, I'll make it short though, but my real mama was got into some. She got killed when I was like a year and a half.
Oh man!
And yeah, you know what I'm saying. My grandmother raised me, so I went through my life until about 10 years old, thinking that my grandmama was my mama. You see what I'm saying? So, and then my granddaddy died, and she man up. You know what I mean? So it's just something that she had installed into me that just make me want to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Just I can succeed, I can fall, I can do all that, but it's not about how you fall; it's about how you bounce back up. You know what I mean?
Why should the indie show viewers vote for you tonight?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just out here doing my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? As they vote, I love them, but first and foremost, we got a lot of hot things going on right now. So I just think I'm the one, man. I mean, right now,
last but not least, how can people reach you and purchase your music?
Well, you can reach me by the Liest1 by Nation, or you can either hit up Stenjati, which is my brother. You know what I'm saying? You can get with him. He got his own merchandise sites and everything. You drop the link. We'll drop the link tonight. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, this is your time, sir. Introduce this video. Walk it up for us, man.
Which one is it, man? What you got on me, man?
Story.
What you got on?
This is Story.
Oh, yo, check this, man. This is from the Liest1, man. Liest1 and his boy, goddamn Stenjati. With the Florida, this is how we do it, bro. This is how we doing it in hour, baby. But we was in Florida at that time, but this is how we doing it at hour.
TJ shit.
TJ shit. My bad.
It get cold in the night, yeah. It get hot in the summer. We was raised in a fire, a battle in the gutter. Since the story of my life, yeah. Yesterday is so far out of sight. These days run into the night, yeah. And I feel like I'm losing my mind. Cause it get cold in the night, yeah. It get hot in the summer. We was raised in a fire, a battle in the gutter. I can't even call it. I got some homies that be full-blown alcoholics, yeah. The struggle's real and that shit's life. Good or bad, wrong or right. So don't talk about it unless you know about it, yeah. Unless you've been there and really prayed about it. We lost family and we lost friends, but the world just keeps moving on. sing a whole new song. And these stage lights keep on turning on. While the payment keep on paying these dues. And these loved ones keep on making the news, yeah. It get cold in the night, yeah. It get hot in the summer. We was raised in the fire. A battle in the gutter. It's just the story of my life, yeah. Yesterday is so far out of sight. These days run into the night, yeah. And I feel like I'm losing my mind.
The story of my life, my life story. Rejects, why ain't they should stop tripping? Y'all know me. I'm born leader, so I choose not to follow. 365, grinding like there's no tomorrow. Looking for these better days and still have us here. Long-term thin lines, you can see between them. Our baby's still hungry, your mama still crying. If America's still great, then why we still dying? Folks claim friends, but friends are foes. Prepare for the hard knocks, expect the low blows. Keep making money on the streets, lay low. The story of my life, native, you already know. Wrong.
It get cold in the night, yeah. It get hot in the summer. We was raised in the fire. A battle in the gutter. It's just the story of my life, yeah. Yesterday is so far out of sight. These days run into the night, yeah. And I feel like I'm losing my mind. Cause it get cold in the night, yeah. It get hot in the summer. We was raised in the fire. A battle in the gutter.
Yeah.
Tattoo Music Group is in the building.
How we doing? How we doing? Hey, yo, I was just heard y'all talking about Betty White and stuff. You know, I'm like that. I'm the Betty White of rap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Gunn said this surprised me. I like this. Okay, then. All right.
My man right here from South Carolina, man. Much love, bro. You know what time it is with that music? I know you like that, girl.
I'm gonna go to Michael first. I'll go to Michael. What you think, brother?
Man, I like it, man. Great story, great beat. Only thing I can say, man, it just need to be mixed down a little better. But other than that, the song was nice, man. I liked it.
Thank you, bro.
All right. Spencer, talk to me. What you got?
Man, I like the rapport between you and your bud, man. Like, I just like the vibe. Y'all walking down the street. But I gotta say, when you came on, I got excited. I really liked your vocal. I like how the inspiration dropped, and I was just like, maybe because I got to know you and you know your story. I just maybe have you're a little bit like Nate Dogg in the back, you know, just kind of waiting for it. And then once you did come, man, that's when it really did it for me.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro. Much love.
I'm with Spencer. It's like, okay, y'all already know. I like Stin is my dude. So Stin is my dude. So I already know he was official. So I was like, I'm sitting back in the cut. What is the Elias one gonna do?
Yes.
And when you came out, I was just like, bam, there it is. All right, because it's some seasoned hip hop in your voice. And I was just like, okay then, because just like my guy Guns, I didn't know what to expect. All right, we keep it 100, we keep it respectful, we keep it 100. I didn't know what to expect, but when I heard your voice, I was like, yes, I'm good. Go ahead and do your thing, one. I see you, sir. JS, what you got?
Yo, this is definitely one of my favorites of the night, man. Like, I'm loving this. I mean, Stin Jotty aside, because I've already been a fan of Stin Jotty, but like, yo, when OG came in for the verse, bro.
Thank you, man.
You can feel the emotion in the bars. You can see the presentation. And let me tell you something. I love loyalty. I love when dudes can click up and come together and do big things, bro. So like even just y'all, you know what I mean? Just y'all energy between the two of y'all. It just, this is just 100, bro. I love it, bro. Congratulations, man. Keep making hot music.
Big shout out to whoever gave us the like. I appreciate it. Like, give me some hearts. So let me know you in the building. Thank y'all for representing. Hey man, they showing you some love. One, I appreciate you. Sit
I
back,
appreciate
relax.
you, man. You're my first interview, man.
What?
My first interview, man. Yes, man. Much love,
man. That means a lot. You're not the first person to say that, so I really appreciate that.
Thank you, bro. I felt like home, bro.
Hey,
Much
so
love,
don't leave. Just sit
Ain't
back.
going
All right, cool. Stay in the green room. All right, then. That's the earliest one right there. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. This show is international. Y'all already know. If you a first time, we across the pond, we up north. This is international. Maggie Simril is in the building. Maggie with the kids. I see you, darling. Last but not least, hey, we got the interview coming up with Spenser and Michael. It's coming up. We got one more artist to go. This artist, if he's not in somewhere in Canada, I'll be surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, put your hands together for Air Clips. What's happening, fam? How you living?
I'm all good, my G. How you doing?
I'm good. See, look, check that out. The accent, man. Where are you?
I'm in London.
London is in the building. Yo! What is it, like 2 o'clock in the morning?
It's 2 a.m. right here, bro.
No, this is, look, I appreciate you. That's mad love and respect. Man, get some fish and chips on me, man. Let's go.
I'm
real
feeling
quick.
the show, bro.
You are. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, I love the artists. We've had a few artists in interviews from London. And so every time I have someone from London on that side of the pond, I really appreciate y'all because I know y'all supposed to be in bed sleep. So for you to be rocking with me for the whole show, I appreciate that. All right.
Safe, my dear. Appreciate you too, man.
All right, here we go. You saw the question. So question number 1, who is Air Clips?
Air Clips is a rapper, London rapper. I stand up for the poor, the downtrodden in society. I try and rep for them. Try and rep for the people going for their 9-to-5s, people, you know, down on their luck. That's what I kind of represent for. And I kind of, I keep my message and everything I do about them. And that's what I do.
My God, same question. What is the story behind your name? Let's go with the name.
So the name, I came up with this name a long time ago when I was really young. There's a song by this British singer, Bonnie Tyler. Is she British? I don't even know. She might be American. I think she's British, but her name's Bonnie Tyler, and she made this song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. And I heard that song when I was about 7, and I just liked it. Just rang with me, the name Eclipse, but I wanted to spell it different. And at the time, the Air Jordans were about, and so I changed it to Air Clips, just to make it, I don't know, have a bit more ring to it. And then I started calling myself that, and all my friends started calling me that. And from when I was about 14, it just stuck.
Okay, then I got you. When did you realize that music would become your career?
About same time, around 14. Started listening to some Nas, and I really got taken by that New York street shit.
There we go. And the big shout outs to Nas. Nas, if you watching, big shout outs to you, sir. All right. Where does your inspiration to create come from?
Yeah, my surroundings, from stuff that I see around me, all around, like the situations in the society. That's kind of where everything that I talk about in my music comes from, everything I see.
All right. Now, look, why should the Indie Show viewers vote for you tonight, my friend?
You should vote for me because it's some good stuff. I've put a lot of work into it, and I think you're gonna like it.
All right. How can people reach you and purchase your music?
Just put my name into any social media site. Put me in Google, Air Clips. I'll pop up. You can message me on any Instagram, Facebook. I'm on all of them. So yeah.
All right. Go ahead and introduce this your song, your video, man.
So this track here is a track called Next Dimensions. It's produced by my boy Acme Beats. It is an Italian producer from Sicily, and it's featuring my boy Silver Grey. And yeah, hope you enjoy it.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm entrenched in the next dimension. It's time to work your way out of the realms of deception. Don't kid yourself when things which you can't see bring intervention. Watch them get left in suspense then. Twisted verbal sorcerers implementing psychedelic penmanship. Intense like a masculine trip. Grow cactus slicing off layers of skin. We begin at the end of it. Dry it up just like some industry succubus. Let higher powers encourage us. Ingesting bitter sacredness to escape as the belly of the beast tries follow us. Can't put your trust in a mistress who talks loud and talks lots. They'll leave you with a sore spot. My soon to be baby mum is one nice spicy tasty sauce pot. Whilst they just brag about sad pieces which resemble warlocks. This instrumental is the cause of today's outpour, forecasting a torrential rainfall. Full stop.
Inverted comma start sentence. Know the game, but I played the apprentice. Kept for selling in the rain with a vengeance. To a big stage, big names in attendance. Spitting 3D in the third dimension. You feel me? Get powered by the sun. Check my PV. No for moving on my ones with a CC. Fuck PC. Back to get the game again and get it accurate. Can give a fuck about strap you get. You get dumb and I slap you with your own strap. We immaculate. You want beef? We can vacuum, seal it, then label it and package it. Online, then we hacking it. On street, then we jacking it. We take your shoes and your jacket, bitch, but I don't move like that no more. I'm just chatting shit, but I can and I will though. Always try to bring it back, it's like Bilbo. Whether that meant grinding on weekends or walking on a fucking site with a steel toe. I stayed with the rest of the man them, but you don't make it if you ain't got a skill, bro. So I stayed in the studio and dropped bars to drop as hard as any grime trap or drill, bro. I stay in my lane, take care of my craft, just like a child that I'm fostering. These sort of rappers claim that they're nice till they see us, then you find out that they're posturing. All I do is fake bare balls while the world turns round, play the role of a dreamer. But soon as the shit pops off, I'm back on road with two scraps like I'm Nina.
Recharge of your trip like a drip to the arm. Shamanistic charm, they just can't get enough, nah. More potent than a Colt's ayahuasca. Feel a rush like you hijacked a helicopter. Can't wait for the world to be ready any longer. It's taking its time, it's cool. I'm only at the beginning stage of my prime. Off-grid outlaw, don't abide by the rules. Drop gems, they're blinded by these diamond jewels. I reignite the fuse, now it's time to choose. Jump off the fence, gotta be kind to be cruel. I mean cruel to be kind. Right now we leave all that bullshit behind. Keep it true by design. Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. You know what it is. Silver Grey Air Clips, Acme Beats.
Guns dropped the fire. I said that this is grimy. Then Johnny dropped the fire. Guns is like hot vid spitting fire. JS1, you going first, brother. What's up?
Yo, I can honestly say this gives me woo vibes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to date myself, and I don't want the young man to be offended, but like this gives me traditional hip hop vibes. This gives me that traditional boom bap vibe. You know what I'm saying? Intricate wordplay. Like, yo, this gives me like New York up north wintertime. It's snowing outside. I'm wearing a bubble coat with some Timbs. Yo, shout out to you, bro. I don't know how you done caught that vibe, but you done tapped into something different. So shout out to you, bro.
Appreciate you, Reggie.
You on some different shit, bro. I'm fucking with it, bro. That's different.
Yo,
I appreciate you big time.
Michael, go ahead. What you got, man?
Man, that's real hip hop. That's like he said, grimy. This is like, you know, I'm a 90s, you know, I'm a 90s hip hop head, early 80s, man. Like you said, the woo, you know, like the slums of New York, man. It's like you can tell they really perfecting that crowd. They putting it in. Production was hot, the beat was hot, lyrics was fire. I can't give it no more. Top tier.
There we go. Spin Serious, the Prince of Suspense. Talk to me, brother.
The whole package, man. That slow beat with that lyrical dexterity, the wordplay. Whoever's doing your video is on point. I mean, just the effects. Like it's it, man. Like I would love to. I could just imagine myself seeing you in Charlotte, North Carolina, like at a concert, man. Like opening for somebody big, and people are like, Air Clips, who is that? They hear you, and then they know they want more of it.
Appreciate you, man. Big time, bro.
I just got the glasses off. Bro, that was grimy. That's what everybody else said. Woo, man. Yeah, you get to shout because I'm like, God, dog, y'all came with it. But yeah, when it was time for you to step up, you stepped up. I took notice. My guy, he's representing. Look, this is how you vote tonight. You see the link? If you are watching on YouTube, go to our community section and vote. Vote now. You got to vote in real time. We're on the honor system, people. You watch the show, you watched all three, vote for your favorite. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they get to be in the hot seat. So whoever wins tonight comes back next week and goes against 2 new people. So get your vote on. The vote will be announced by the end of the show. All right. And just to let y'all know, at the end of the show, we are doing our after show. So the after show is going on immediately after the indie show. All right. So coming up next is our interview with the guest of honor, Spenser and Michael. But hey, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can stick around. Too, hey, man, it's all good. You can stick around or wait to get an email in the morning. I'll let you know what it is. But if you stick around at the end, we have a section called The Last Word, and I'm letting everybody kick their shouts during the last word. All right?
All right, my bro. Cheers, my G. Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Air Clips, folks. There it is. Hey, Kalia Box, I see you. Kalia, this is 3 weeks in a row. You are officially a platinum viewer. Congratulations, Kalia Box. All right, hey, Jay, do we have any bills to pay, or are we going straight into it?
Let's go straight into it, man.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you see it. You see him. It's Michael. It's Spenser. It's time for one-on-one.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and me, just us.
Man. I am so happy to have these 2 gentlemen in the building. Michael, I already know I got love for Spenser, but you are moving up the ladder. You a cool dude, bruh.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, so all right, set it up for us. All right, I'm gonna go with you, Spenser, and then Michael. I want your reaction to when you find out or Spenser hits you up. All right, so how did you realize that the 2L Spencers were related to the 1L Spenser, Spence? I mean, to the Simrills, the 1L and the 2L Simrills. How did you find out that y'all were related?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so here's this hat right here. You can see this Simril unity. And in the 21st century, most of the white folks with the last name spelled with 2 L's, and most of the black folks spell it with 1. And there's some exceptions, but that's like the general rule. And so I'm about to get married, and I'm at our family reunion, and it's kind of funny because everyone's got these family reunion T-shirts that with the Simril name on it. But my daddy, he had a brother who didn't have kids. So basically, my brother and I are the only like Simrils on earth. And it's just kind of like I feel this responsibility because everybody is walking around with his T-shirt on. My dad used to joke that we were Italian. The Simrilis, and people just kind of believed it. We didn't have like a real understanding of our family story. I knew that he was from South Carolina, that his parents drank, and that he left after high school and didn't return. So I'm watching Henry Louis Gates, Finding Your Roots, and I'm teaching this course at the University of Georgia, and I'm thinking, I got to do this. I'm just going to take interviewing global celebrities. I'll have my students interview their family members, right? So that's the premise. And then I'm on Facebook and I get this friend suggestion for someone you might know, and it's Michael. And I see this guy who I'm looking at him and instantly I like him. I mean, look at him, man. He's the coolest guy ever. Like I feel this connection, like we're about the same age. I can tell that like just he's very close to his own family. they're going to clubs and they're getting together on Saturday night, and then that bleeds over into Sunday morning at church together. And I feel this bond with him, but also there's this elephant in the room. And in my family in South Carolina, we never talked about this legacy of slavery. We had never associated ourselves with that. And I think that's pretty common for a lot of white folks, for a lot of families, to imagine themselves in this state of innocence. And I started searching a little farther, and I found that my great grandfather had changed the spelling of the name, and he had added one L to it. So I realized that the single L was the historical name. So I searched that through Google Books. They've digitized all these books, all these government documents, and I found this testimony by this 30-year-old black mother of four named Harriet Simril, who testified against the Ku Klux Klan in a federal trial in December 1871. She traveled 90 miles from York County, South Carolina to Columbia to share her truth. She was the star witness in this government prosecution. And my family had never heard of this. And I also found that she disappeared after testifying. And so I'm thinking about Michael, and I'm thinking about his family, and just the hole that created, when she goes missing. And I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know if he knew about it, but I felt like a responsibility to share what I had found with Michael and his family, and also my family too. So I wrote this letter to everyone in the Carolinas with a variation of the Simril name. And I wanted to have the same emotional effect, whether if you were so-called white or so-called black. This was this heroic human story that needed to be shared. And the story gets much wider. It takes us all around the globe. It takes us to Africa. It takes us to Northern Ireland. But at this point in time, in 2014, I'm sending this letter to Michael. He opens up the mailbox, and I don't know what he thinks.
Michael, so throwing it to you, when you get this letter, what are you thinking?
A million different things. I didn't know where it was, who he was, or any of that. So, my mom gave me the letter. It came to her house, and I opened it right there, and me and her talked, and I didn't know where to go with it. So she told me, just go on home and pray on it, sleep on it a few days, and think about it, and then you just go from there, whichever way God leads you to. So I did that, and a week or two had went by. So I went and spoke with my mom, and she said she was going to get with her sisters. But by this time, everybody knew the letter had circulated. A couple of my family members had got the letters too. So I pretty much left it to the elders in my family. I was raised by my grandmother. She had 9 kids, 2 boys and 7 girls.
Wow.
So I just pretty much left it to the elders in my family, my aunts, to reach out if they wanted to figure it out. So my mom was the one that decided to say, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see what's going on. But at the time, go ahead, I'm listening.
I was about to say, what was it like when you guys finally met face to face? Was it a phone call first, or did y'all just decide to meet face to face?
It's a slow road to get there.
Yeah. So me and Spenser never talked for anything until the first family reunion.
How long did that take? Okay, so because I know I'm leaving stuff out because they need to go and check out the whole story for themselves and all this. I'm wanting to get them a taste of it. But from the time you received that letter, how long did it take for you to go to the family reunion?
This was maybe a year later.
A year later. So this is a group. This is the black side and the white side. We decided we gonna have a family reunion.
Yeah.
Spencer, who's on the planning committee for this family reunion?
Not me. No, and I say that because, like, I mean, this was a complete team decision. Yeah. Like, this would have never happened without the support of our elders. Yeah, you know, and the blessing. And you know, after the letter, we didn't hear anything for a while. So my dad and I made some phone calls, and one was to Michael's auntie, Deborah. And there was just a sort of an easy rapport when they were on the phone together. Like, she has this amazing laugh, and my dad's kind of silly too. And she suggested that we meet first at the Kentucky Fried Chicken in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Shout out to KFC.
That's right. And so my dad and I pull up in the parking lot, and I'm pretty nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And say a prayer, and we're trying to, like, get everyone's name straight, you know. And we're thinking of, like, who we know, who we talk to. And we open the door. Right when we open the door, it's Deborah and Rita, Michael's mom. And so they say, my dad says, Rita, to Michael's mom, and she goes, Spencer. And they laughed and they gave each other this hug. Oh. And it felt like we even served each other family style, you know, like we took turns. And at that meal, we started mapping each other's family trees out.
Oh, wow.
Because it was clear, like I saw this picture of Michael on Facebook, and it was like when he was young, he had cropped his eyes out. And I saw it, I was like, man, those are my eyes. Like, I mean, clearly there is something to us. Like, he's described it as two people of the same, you said it more articulate than me. But we started, like, doing this family tree stuff, and that's where I want to get into it, because that's where I think, in a minute, that's where the blueprint and where the healing can happen. Because, you know, I mean, it'd be really easy for him to say he wants nothing to do with me. And it'd be easy for me just to say, oh, I found this, man, forget about this. But what we've experienced is by having this honest reckoning with the past and trying to find the whole truth. Without this truth, there can be no reconciliation. But if we're honest about this, then we can be fully rooted in the present and
I think
enjoy.
That's where it came from. That's where the line was, you know, when they say you draw the line. Well, I think that's when we stuck our foot in the dirt and erased the line, and everybody could come together. Because if you don't come to grips with the truth, a lot of people like to, you know, run around racism, run around slavery, but until you admit it, then and talk about it and have a conversation, and, you know, until then, it's no reconciliation. You know, I think that's the problem with the world today. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody's still trying to brush it under the rug.
That's what's up. Hey, just real quick, before this, Michael, did your family know that you had white people in your family?
Yes, we did.
You
yes,
did.
We
so
did.
Okay.
From my great grandmother, my granddaddy's mother stayed maybe 2 blocks away from where my grandmother and my grandfather had a family house at, and so my mom would walk me by there. So they knew, and my granddaddy's mother looked white.
Okay. There it is. Look. You never know who is in your family tree. We're going to keep on with this conversation. It's going to continue in a little bit. This is Michael. This is Spencer. This is my one-on-one. You are tuned into the Indie Show. When we come back to talk about things, we're going to get into a whole lot more. I even got a trailer I want to show you guys. All right. But now I got to switch it up. We're going to play Mastermind games.
Let the games begin.
All right, in Mastermind games, this is when tonight's game is a game called Survey Says. Have you all ever seen the show? Family Feud.
With you on it, that's my favorite episode.
My God, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I had a lot of fun. So in Survey Says, you guys, I'm going to ask you a question. All right. And you have to give me the number one answer. All right. And today is Simril versus Simril. 1 L versus 2 L's. All right. Whoever has the most correct answers by the end of our 10 questions will be the champion Simril. Are you ready? So we're going to take turns going first. And since Spencer, I'm going to let you go first, and then it's going to be Michael. All right? Question number one. And people in the chat, you can answer these questions too. But when time is up, if time is up, time is up. All right. Question number one. Name something that makes a man feel free. You go first, and money. You have to lock it in. Lock it in by saying final answer.
All right. Final answer, money.
Money is Spencer's answer. Michael?
A woman.
A woman. Answer. All right. Survey says he's single. All right. So that's a strike for both of you. That's okay. We got 9 questions left. All right. Here we go. Number 2. Name something you want to know when you wake up in the morning. Name something you want to know when you wake up in the morning. Michael, you go first.
What time it is.
All right. And Spencer?
The weather.
Time, weather. Survey says... What time is it? All right. Michael is on the board with 1. Spencer is still he's doing his thing. All right. Number 3, Spencer, you start first. Name something a little kid might try to flush down the toilet. You should know you got kids, all of them. Name something a little kid might try to flush down the toilet.
They're vegetables.
Vegetables. All right. All right. Michael, what you got?
Toy. Final answer.
Toy. Final answer. Survey says, well, before we do that, big shout out to my Uncle Paul. What's happening? Yo, thank you very much. This is first time tuning in. I see you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. And Gunn says toys. Michael says toys. And my guy Spencer says vegetables.
Vegetables.
Says toys. Michael has a 2-point lead on Spencer. Spencer over here flushing broccoli and whatnot. I see you. All right. Number 4, Michael, you're in the lead. Name a phrase or expression that begins with better.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. All right, Spencer. A phrase or expression that begins with better.
Better ask your mama.
That's a good one. We surveyed 100 people across America, and if better ask your mama is on there, I am hollering. Let me see. Welcome, Uncle P. And better or worse is what Gunn says. Survey says Better late than never is the number one answer. America loves that phrase. All right. All right, we got 6 questions to go. We're at the midpoint with number 5. Spencer has 0. Michael is in the lead with 2, but it's still anyone's game. Number 5. Name a kind of place that's not much fun to go unless you have a lot of spending money. Name a place that's not much fun to go unless you have a lot of spending money. Michael, you're up.
Bar.
A bar. All right, Spencer, you got this. Let's go. What you think?
Man, he's gonna win it, but I'll just take Disneyland.
Disneyland. He just gave up. Let me see. All right, so Gun says casino or strip club. All right, the answer is a casino. All right.
That was my second answer.
That was your second one. Look, you still got a chance, Spence. It's not over yet. It's not over.
All right.
Double
I'm
L.
lock in.
The double L
I'm
still got
locking
a
in.
chance. All right. It's
Lock
on
it
you.
in. Lock it
Double
in.
L. Talk to me. Name something people put on when they're getting ready for bed. When they're getting ready for bed, name something people put on.
Their pajamas.
And Michael?
I guess the blinders that you put over their eyes.
All right. Yeah, y'all can have the same answers.
Pajamas.
All right. That's because you look
Oh,
like
no. I got pajamas, man. That's mine.
No, it's just whatever your answer
The
is.
reason why I didn't say pajamas because I didn't know we could say the same.
Yes,
thing.
you can. I just wanted to make that.
Answer.
I just wanted to make that clear. All right.
That's the number one answer.
All right. Look, I'm gonna give both of y'all the answer if it's correct. All right. Let me see. PJ's for the gun. Survey says pajamas. There we go. On the board. I give y'all a bonus question just in case.
Okay, cool.
Number 7 is on you, Mike. Name a fear you've tried to overcome. Name a fear you've tried to overcome. Music, please. Come on, this is a live show. You gotta go to bed.
I know, right?
I see the alias one laughing. What did you say?
The fear of water.
Fear of water. All right, somebody can't swim. All right. Spencer, what you got?
Man, I don't know. I'm conflicted. Part of me wants to go like something like tangible and real, but I'm also thinking it might be emotional. So I'm gonna say a fear of rejection.
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
Yes, you would be the anchor on Family Feud. Survey says heights. Heights is the answer. Who said heights in the chat room? It was Guns.
Crushing it.
All right, there we go. So we're almost finished with this thing. Stick around, tell everybody to tune in. You can participate in Survey Says. And if you have any questions for Michael and Spencer, the interview is going to continue in a bit. All right. So y'all missed that. Michael, there are 3 questions left. You have a 2-point lead. Question number 8 is on you. What do people brag they've never had a single one of in their lives? Name something that happens when someone, I'm sorry. What do people brag they've never had a single one of in their lives?
Kids.
Kids. All right. They ain't never had no kids. Come on, Spence. What you got?
Something like with a traffic ticket or like a wreck. I'm gonna say some sort of like driving prowess. Like they never had that.
I got you. You're locking them in. Survey says traffic ticket.
Hey.
Spencer is here he comes. He's only down by 1. 2 questions left, and the bonus question. Number 9. Back up to you, sir. Michael, name something that happens when someone worries too much. Name something that happens when someone worries too much. Big shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I'm sorry, what's that?
Lose weight.
Name something that happens when someone worries too much. He says lose weight. Spencer, what do you say? I want to thank the new people that's tuning in. I see you. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Yeah, they get stressed out.
All right, stressed out. Even the Elias one said stress. Gun says lose hair. Survey says get sick, high blood pressure. I think I'm gonna go ahead with stressed out for high blood pressure. On the board, it is a tie game. It is 3-3. We're at question.
I said get sick.
Question number 10. You ready? What was your answer? What was your answer, Michael?
Let go. No, I said get sick at the first thing I said, but I took it back.
Okay. See, when you lock it in, it's a wrap. Yeah. Number 10, Spencer, you go first. This is to see what happens. Name a phrase that starts with out of
this world. Are you alien?
Michael, he says out of this world. We surveyed 100 people in America. Out of
sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. Out of this world, out of sight, out of mind. Out of darkness by Guns. Out of the box by Kia Renee. The answer, survey says out of control. I have one tiebreaker question right here. This could either with double L or single L, one of you would be the champion Simril, or just like fate would have it, the families just come together in a tiebreaker. Name a famous person named Carol. Michael.
Carol Burnett.
Spencer.
That's what I was thinking. I'll say Carol King just to diversify.
You sure?
Well, I think Carol Burnett's the right answer.
Well, say what you want to say, man.
All right. Let's say that and give us another question.
No.
Carol Burnett.
Out of question. Survey says. Wait, hold on. Carol Burnett is what they say. Final answer is Carol Burnett, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tie. Double L, single L. It's all one symbol. Look at that's fake. Y'all was meant to be together. Y'all family. It's all one family. All right. So all the L's, it's Simrils. Y'all are the champions. Look, are we going back to 101 with Michael and Simril? I want to play this trailer, and after the trailer, I want y'all to break it down.
In God's name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. This whole thing feels like to me a God moment.
Yes.
Hello, fellow Simril.
I don't know about you, but I have often wondered about the name Simril.
Are its origins English, French?
30 years ago, my dad told my uncle we were Italian, the Simrillis.
The Simrillis, and for 30 years, my uncle believed in.
At the University of Georgia, I put together a course on family history where I would research alongside my students.
My family in South Carolina never talked about our legacy of slavery and racial terrorism.
It was a crime forgotten.
We did not speculate about a black family across the tracks with the same name spelled differently, Simril, the 1 L's.
For 2 nights, I could not sleep reflecting the tragedy that befell Harriet Simrill.
In May of 1871, the Ku Klux Klan raped Harriet and burned her house to the ground.
With unimaginable courage, Harriet would testify in federal court and help drive the KKK from South Carolina.
Harriet disappeared from the 1880 census and her whereabouts remained unknown.
We believe that Harriet Simrill's story should not be forgotten.
On Sunday, March 23rd at Allison Creek Presbyterian Church, we will honor Harriet Simrill and James Simrill, a white man who signed a petition against the Klan in a local newspaper.
We will take a tour of the Allison Creek Cemetery, which contains graves of white and black Simrill ancestors.
Service will begin at 10 a.m. with daycare provided.
Please reach me at
Yours sincerely, Spenser Simrill.
Wow.
Very, very deep.
To open a piece of mail and not know that's what you was gonna read.
Amen. Amen. To God be the glory.
That's the type of person Spenser is. As I was watching that, I was just thinking about all the things that Spence has done for me, especially back in college when we had our radio show together. He knew how creative I was. Man, it's been there for me. He's always had a big heart, a lot of love, a lot of soul. This dude right here is why I know so much about old school R&B. Y'all would have to see his CD book from back in the day. He had all the music. So watching that video from just wanting the family to learn more about the family and to actually reach out. He's a doer. He makes stuff happen. And to reach out to the family and to connect y'all and for y'all to go on such a global journey. Man, I am so proud of each and every one of y'all. I'm so happy that the family is a family. That was a well-produced video. It encapsulates what you guys were trying to say in the first part of the interview. I am awestruck. Spenser was telling me about this, but until I saw that video, it really didn't hit home. It really didn't resonate. This is powerful. This is affecting so many people's lives. I'm happy to be a vessel to help spread the word to tell this story.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I don't even know. Look, y'all talk because, like I said, I am awestruck. This is powerful, man. How, watching that video, Michael, how did that make you feel seeing all your work come together? And then on top of that, Spenser, y'all went to Ireland. What was that like?
Well, we went to Liberia first. So, you know, like after Michael's ancestors kicked the KKK out of South Carolina, they up and left for Liberia, West Africa.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they became the coffee kings, some of the most prosperous citizens. They loaned big money to the Liberian government. Their house became the Liberian embassy.
Dang.
And And so it was this amazing story, but we didn't know how connected they were to my family and to Michael's. So that's when a lot of our detective work started happening. You know, we would get together at these historical reenactments. You know, we would experience the Civil War through living interpreters. We would meet up in these rare book libraries to track down.
Wait, hold on. From a Black perspective, what was it like going to these Civil War reenactments?
You know, I guess from my era of just going to school, you know, history always intrigued me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but in the history books nowadays, they don't. Back then, they didn't tell you what you should know. They tell you what you wanted to know.
Yeah.
And for me, by the time I got to this point in my life, I knew that. So I actually wanted to know, but it was intriguing to me. It was intriguing to me because what everybody else was there for, I wasn't there for. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They were there. Most of the people are there just to see the reenactments. But me, I was there to gather information.
I got
because I know at some point in time, my ancestors was right there on those same grounds that I walked on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more spiritual for me.
Yeah. So what was the I'm gonna bounce around a little bit because y'all need to see the TED Talks and all this. We're gonna get to that part and everything, but I'm just bouncing around so we can talk about different parts and everything. But you guys, you need to follow them. They have a award-winning podcast for a reason, and I see why. So what was the international detective work? Just real quick, just break it down for me. Just going around the world searching for clues. What was that experience like?
So the same story happened in Liberia. Like there was a civil war, and these houses that were built by emancipated by Michael's ancestors. You know, they're these almost one-to-one models. Like when enslaved, they built the homes for the enslavers in South Carolina. When freed, they built these plantation-style homes for themselves. But there's a civil war in Liberia. Everything is destroyed, and they're trying to pick up and rebuild their country. They're in a lot of ways, we're still in this Reconstruction moment. You know, like America is still dealing with the legacy of slavery and systematic racism. And so to go over there and to see like how they were and to they've done a remarkable job of healing the wounds by forming a new identity. And in South Carolina, where we're from, the same families that led the fight against the British in the Revolutionary War became the leaders of the Ku Klux Klan and Reconstruction. Like Birth of a Nation was inspired by our family story. So you could say that this is the worst place in the world, this part of South Carolina, but in this same hell pit, we are able to have this moment of reconciliation and rebirth, you know, from that. So, I mean, it shows America and its agonies and its ecstasies, and hopefully, you know, its potential for renewal and rebirth.
Let's fast forward to TED Talks. What possessed you guys to set up a TED Talk about this?
Well, Spenser's actually teaching in Asheville, so that's where that TED Talk came from. So by him being in Asheville, he just, you know, he called me one day. He was like, I think I should do this, you know, sign up for this TED Talk, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, what you think? You know, you think I should do it? You think we should tell the story? And I told him, man, go for it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it was like, think what 500 people, and only like what 10 people got picked, got chosen for it.
Oh wow.
So once he did it, once he sent in his audition and got chosen out of 500 people, 10 people out of 500, it's a great story. It's like destined to be told. It's destined to happen.
That is.
Well, it's also like I met this really smart young man from of Charlotte. It's like that corner of like the central corner of South Carolina. And this kid, he was a philosophy and religion major in college from the area where we're from, and didn't know the story of the KKK in this area. Didn't know about this migration to Liberia. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we are adamant in getting this story out, whether it's in a podcast, whether it's in a TED Talk. Right now, I'm trying to get a book deal for the manuscript, which I think is really powerful because you can see the detective work that we did in order to bring these people's lives were forgotten to history. And some of the heroism, this dream to Civil War, to Reconstruction, the sacrifice that Michael's ancestors endured so that he would, live this life of freedom. I mean, it's just, we have to because it's not just about us. In 1860, 46% of families in South Carolina enslaved African Americans. So it may seem like, oh, there's this one of a kind story, but we are the story of the South. We are the story of America writ large. And if we can overcome these obstacles, we hope that we can be an inspiration to others in their own journey towards truth and reconciliation.
Guns asked, is the story going to become a movie? Y'all see that in your future?
All right, so it is. So we're here's where I'm glad we're on the indie show, because Michael and I made that trailer together, right? And it was rushed. I mean, you can see like I've got.
That was expertly done, in my opinion. That was a great trailer.
Well, so we don't know, like, what we kind of want to do is do it ourselves.
Okay.
But to really get it out there, we also know that we might need some help from some. I mean, if Denzel wants to help us out,
Denzel, holla at you, boy.
Yeah,
it's the least you can do, man. Come on,
for real.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Look,
but
man.
You are correct. You are correct. That's our next step. We want this to turn into an actual movie.
Man, all right. Look, man, I think the Elias one would check out that movie. He sees Crunk. I see him in the green room. Look, Spenser, Michael, I know there's so much more to tell. Let folks know how they can learn more about you guys and all the good stuff y'all doing.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So Once Removed, an American Family Reunion. This is the podcast. It's an Audible original. The soundtrack was produced by T-Bone Burnett, who
First
did
of its kind.
Yes.
The first of its kind through Audible.
The artist Breland, he's probably most famous for My Truck. Willie Jones, they were featured in the Atlantic for this like black country hybrid. I just think the story hits because it's got the story itself is incredible. We have historical reenactments from Harriet Simrill's testimony and all these documents. We have voice actors for those. We have A-list historians and public intellectuals to put
people that
Harriet.
We did not know that actually were experts on my ancestors' lineage. Duke University, just people that were
Yale.
Yale University. You know, when we started digging deep and started doing the research on this, we actually started finding people that actually done research on this exact, or done research on Harriet, done research on Cochran. It just all came together.
Mama, we
You know,
famous.
Well, the historical,
correct.
the
You are
the,
correct.
the historical market, to mention the Ku Klux Klan. There are 1,800 historical markers, over 300 to the Confederacy. No one wanted to talk about the effect of the KKK in
And
paving
we
the
got that
road.
marker unveiled, the very first marker. And they told us that it was going to be hard because you don't find markers that solidifies like a person. You know, it's just places, things. And we got that marker unveiled at Addison Creek Baptist Church. We call it sacred ground. My ancestors and his ancestors are buried on that at that church.
Man, I could talk to y'all all day. Man, put y'all hands together for Spenser and Michael Simril with all the L's. Man, this was a big time interview. Man, look, dude, y'all making me out here look official like a whistle, because everyone from Oprah on down need to have you on their shows, because this is incredible. Now, look, why wait till Black History Month? Well, y'all should be in high demand on Black History Month, so we can just share this with everybody. Share this whole show with everybody up until and around Black History Month, because y'all have done something so incredible. Look, when you go to your family reunion and present something like this, you're never going to forget it. This changed lives, and I'm so happy that y'all met, because y'all were supposed to meet. Everything happened for a reason. Look, Facebook. Something good came out of Facebook, a Facebook mention, and we kept going from there, because I never take a request or a suggestion from my Facebook mentions. I have 300 people waiting to be my friend on Facebook, because I don't know you, man. You see me on TV, heard me in a radio, see me in a movie. I don't know you.
But guess what though?
What?
This journey made me start going back and looking at my Facebook requests. Like, man, I might know. There might be some kids. They might be hitting me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I went back and I made my page. So, I didn't go back and accept everybody, but I went back and took my page off private. So if you want to message me, you can message me.
There it is. Hey, once again, put your hands together for Michael and Spenser. All right, we're about to land the plane. It's time for the last word. In the last word, this is where we kick our shouts. And speaking of kicking our shouts, right now, this is your last chance, your last second to vote. Go to our community page, vote. Michael Spenser, if y'all need to go vote, go ahead and vote right now. I'll buy you some time. If you've already voted, it's all good. But you know the three artists. All right. So, JS1, I'm going to go ahead and start with you, sir. What is your last word?
Ah, man, family. It's like the Fast and the Furious up in here. You know what I'm saying? Multicultural, diverse, and they probably own cars. Shout out to them.
All right. Spenser, my dude, what's your last word?
I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful to be here with you. I'm just grateful to have my memory reel jogged, like all the amazing times we had together at University of Georgia. I just love what you're doing here, amplifying independent artists. You're a dream catcher. You are a dream incubator. And I'm just really grateful to be spending time virtually with you, and just thinking about when Michael and I are going to come to Atlanta and do it upright in person.
That is what's up. I love it. I love it. Michael, he set the bar high. What you got? What's your last word?
I'm picking back off him, man. It's people like you, man, that give us a platform, man, to tell this story, man. Without people like you and without you, bro, none of this could be possible. Nobody. I just want to tell you, thank you for giving us a platform to tell this story because, without people like you and your platform, we wouldn't be able to do it. So my last word is, man, hats off to you. Appreciate you for all that you do for everybody.
I appreciate that, brother. I do. I'm going to bring in, because he's still in the green room, the Elias one representing Iowa. Sir, what is your last word?
Yo, my last word is blessed, man. I'm blessed because I used to be a homeless kid, man, out here not doing nothing, man. And then I'm also blessed because you put me on with two people from South Carolina, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's much love.
There it is. I'm going to keep you on the screen, sir, because we're going to be putting up the voting. The voting is almost, we're about to shut down the voting, all right? So if you haven't voted, you better do it right now. My last word. You see this right here? This right here. This is me and Spenser. Spenser knew someone, the manager, the owner at Tasty World in Athens, Georgia, and said, "Hey, Mastermind, why don't we do an old school night at this bar?" And so we got our old school attire. I had this full cream colored tux.
Bring it out.
We had the ones and the twos set up, and we had ourselves a good night at Tasty World. Spenser got someone to make this flyer, and every time that people see it, they automatically think it's me. And so I was like, it does kind of favor your boy. And so I've kept it for all these years, and my wife laminated it.
I love it.
I love you. You my brother. I appreciate you.
I love you, man.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being a
Likewise.
part of the show. Michael, you are awesome. You are now family. We got to definitely keep in contact. Yeah. I wish nothing but success to both of y'all. And to everyone that tuned in, Kalia's Box, aka Rail and Ruby, thank you so much for representing. Heath Gunn, thank you so much. And everybody else that was in the chat, I appreciate. Kia Renee, thank you for representing. She hit me up. She was just like, your story kind of sounds like our story, because my mom's side of the family, the Irelands, because I was on Family Feud, another part of the family that I didn't know about reached out to me and say, "Hey, I think we might be related." And I was like, and I get a lot of random texts and messages from folks. So I sent it to my uncle who's into family research, and he did the research. He started calling folks. I was just like, Kia, we are cousins. So the West Coast Ireland's in the building. Big shout outs to y'all. Family is in the building. And speaking of family, the voting is over. I appreciate all three artists. Big shout out to everyone. All the was good. What did you want to say?
I couldn't vote, man. They're all so good. No, really, man. Like, I love the vibe on all of them.
And there's always a chance, like I said, if you don't win, you can still end up on the mixtape if there's room or whatever, because I play each mixtape. You got any last words about the whole music section, Michael?
No, everybody keep going, man.
There we
keep
go.
your foot on their neck, man. Don't never give up on your craft. I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't never give up on your craft, because everybody out here doing this and doing that, trying to make money. Everybody wants, but it ain't nothing like doing what you love to do.
The Elias one, Why I Have You. What I see you, Spence. What did you think about the other two artists tonight? Keep it quick.
Yo, man, I feel good. I feel like it's two different categories. You know what I'm saying? We got one with some old school coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the new school guy who's spitting that real knowledge. You know, he actually saying, feel me? So I like that.
All right. What did you want to say? We're about to do the results.
Who, me?
No, I was asking Spencer. He said you wanted to say something.
All I want to say is you got to get Michael Simrill's music on here because he can sing, he can rap. It is soulful. It is spiritual. I tell you what, man. I tell you what.
Look, Michael, anybody else, go to the Indie Show. Look, upper right-hand corner, theindieshow.co. Go to the tab that says artist submission. Submit your MP3 and your music video, and I will lock you in.
All right. I'm gonna submit something to you.
There we go. All right, JS1. Drum roll, please. What we got? Who is tonight's winner? Ladies and gentlemen, London Bridge is falling down. Air Clips is our winner tonight. Give him a round of applause.
Baby.
Man, big shout out to y'all. I appreciate everybody that voted. I appreciate all my artists. Thank you so much. Yo, the Liest won, man. It's all love, brother. Hey, man.
You already know, bro. You already know, man. Thanks for having me, man. And thanks for having me with my guys right here with the history of the place that I come from, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check out the Why Hate Nation. Johnny Dog is doing everything that he has to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole movement of not hating, but unifying everybody, just like he's saying, unifying everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to hate on everybody. You know what I'm saying? We need to work together, and we all can accomplish something.
That's a perfect way to end this. I love y'all. It's your man, Mastermind. Next week, we're going into October, bringing in October. Indie wrestler, Big Trouble, BB, man, he gonna get me. Big Trouble, Ben Bishop will be on the show. Look, I've been saying I want some wrestlers on the show. I got a big time. He's 6'12". 6'12", Big Trouble, Ben Bishop is in the building. You seen him on the real wrestling, the professional wrestling. He's out there grinding. He is going to make time for us next Tuesday. You do not want to miss it. He has one hell of a personality, and it's going to be here on the Indie Show. One time for your mind. It's your man, Mastermind. We out of here.
It's the Indie Show, home for all things indie with Mastermind and JS1 city to city, coast to coast. They doing it Tuesday night, 8 p.m. BBCLife.com, so tune in. Showcasing the hardest indie artists around, spotlighting and hyping entrepreneurial style with a twist. Elevator, bitch. New phone, who this is Logic with the hit. Hashtag Mastermind Games next on the list. If you're feeling this chef kiss, no doubt throw a fist. Like, share, subscribe to this. We don't miss this food for thought right here. Come get a dish. It's the Indie Show. What y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show. It's the Indie Show. What y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show. It's the Indie Show. What y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show. It's the Indie Show. What y'all don't know, thought I told you before. It's the Indie Show. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.